and revved up, ready to make noise for the Texas Longhorns. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Bulldogs will kick this deep to start us off. Returner decides to fair catch this. First down here for this offense. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Rights off a defender. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. And the wideout goes in motion. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Deep shot caught right at the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns. Now they line up to kick the extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Defense is coming after him. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Makes a quick grab. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. Bringing it back, it's Aurora. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Back to pass. It's Owens. Here's the throw deep downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Receiver in motion now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Texas.
The Longhorns will have to kick this away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out, and they get a drive going this time. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll pick up the 1st down, stopped at the 27.
Really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
That's an important first down on that running play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Tuggle. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Georgia 0.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Here's the second down play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Looks left and finds his target there. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the offense chooses to decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of that play will stand. Three guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's a shotgun run call. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He eludes the rush. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Field goal try, no good. After the miss, still down by 7.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Bringing pressure. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Here we go. 6-9-1. Gator score. Ready.
Looking to throw. It's Owens. Snags the quick throw. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They get him, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle.
And the junior gets home making a sack there. Longhorns come to the line to run the hurry up. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it, enough for a first down. Finally brought down, but this is a big play. Moves the ball down to the 21.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Dropping back, it's Owens. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. The Longhorns looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7.
42, Spider.
Trying to find the end zone off the right side. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Okay, ready?
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal.
Get set.
Looking to pass. It's Owens. The pocket breaking down. And a senior making a disruptive impact play. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. It'll be a 34-yard try. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. Tackle made out of the 46. Return team does an excellent job there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Tuggle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's going to take off. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Direct snap to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Dawgs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They get him at the 42, good enough for a 1st down. 4th down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. They get to the line quickly. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, that one's picked off. Can he take it all the way? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught quickly. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. So the screen on first down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going the screen on first down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not fooled at all. Read that perfectly, able to chase that down for a loss.
Looking to pass here on second down. That's caught. It's Tuggle. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the catch. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Breaking free at the 35. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The pass rush closing in. The ball is caught.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
They go with a direct snap. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play and support.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Quick throw to his receiver. The ball is picked off. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. He'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass. It's Owens. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Tuggle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Dawgs come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's looking to scramble. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking to throw it from the red zone. And that pass is no good. Incomplete to wrap up play here in the third quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Or snap to the back. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. You got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
The Dogs come to the line with first and goal. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. That's a crucial score. Kirk makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Here's the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Scanning the field. It's Owens. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row. It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. And the back now goes in motion. 4th down. He's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. 4th down, they elect to go for it, and they get the 1st down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
Longhorn starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. He's running out of time here. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Tackle made after the completion.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. And they'll use the ground game here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's an out route, the catch made. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the 1st down? No, he didn't make it. He did not get there. What a huge play by this defense late in this tight game. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Back to throw. It's Owens. Looking to the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Texas. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Now the kicking team has called for a timeout before the kickoff. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's his gift.
And he throws his third interception of the day. Look out, he's got some space. So a great return following the pick, or finally able to get him down.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On first down, it's play action. Looking for a deep completion. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Longhorns. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game. Up 17 here in the fourth. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he fields it inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the Bulldogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. First and 10 now for the offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The throw complete to the running back underneath. Defense makes the stop after the completion. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. Georgia getting set with a first and 10 now. Looking to chuck it again. Throws to the tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain. So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Automatic on the PAT. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This game is not over yet. And see how the offense plays it. They love to choose some clock here, but can't get too complacent. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Longhorns are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Longhorns looking to use the up-tempo offense here. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. They're set now to try the PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep. It's a fumble. The returner loses the football deep in their own territory.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit.
Second down coming up.
The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. To throw, it's Owens. He escapes the sack. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the route is on.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
And they tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First down here for this offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they wrap him up and bring him down on what is the final play of the game. So the win streak continues for this team. Good job, Kirk, bouncing back. They're just getting stronger and stronger now.
You've seen their stock start